good morning, brothers and sisters. Oh, we're on, well, it's nearly midday. What's happened to my phone, my camera? It fell down. We'll have to make do. Anyways, I've got a couple of things to say before I get home. I wanted to make reference to one or two things. Now, Bill. First of all, I want to make reference to this blowback, this mush, Co-Vidiot or Co-Vidiot or Co-Idiot or something. The channel name has changed subtly a number of times over the last year or so. Now, first of all, mush. I've never known anybody, a stranger for that matter, you know, so inappropriately insert themselves into somebody's, you know, complex family dynamic, historical family dynamic for that matter. And I'm not sure what your investment is here, mate, or, you know, what you're getting out of it. Like, if it had some comedy value, or if I had a reputation or some squeaky clean online persona or some image to uphold, you know, some online ego that constantly needed polished and propaganda through at it, mate, I could understand. But my reputation is one of a violent drug user. I'm emotionally unstable, you know, and I've got a very bad past regarding violence and drug use. You know, I've chinned my mother, I've chinned my ex-wife. I don't know how long ago that was. I don't even think about it no more. You know, and I expect backlash for that type of stuff. I wouldn't dare justify it and say why. It's happened. You know, it's been a long time since I've had substance misuse in my life. You know, I've been out on the drink maybe 4 times this year. I don't have substance abuse in my life anymore. You know, I've got balance. I'm not saying I've beat addiction, because I obsess over other things, healthy things, security, making money. You know, my revenue streams are secure. Nobody can take them away. You know, it's not like I have, you know, contracts or, you know, things that need, you know, nobody can really do me any damage. And, you know, people who bring up my past to try and harm me, it's like burgling my old house. You know, it's not my stuff anymore. Crack on, mush, take it. But the likes of this mush, you know, what's actually happened here with this Co-Vidiot? He's contacted my ex-wife of 11 years, a vulnerable woman who needs help, and she needs proper help. She doesn't need the type of help that you can administer by sending her 35 quid. All right, she needs real help, mate. Now, you've contacted her, and you've asked her for as much dirt on me as she could muster. As much dirt as your already suspicious hard drive could handle, sir. Right? And you've done it on the promise of financial gain. Mate, you're not very good at this, are you? And, you know, furthermore, that recording that you put out last night was a long resolved issue. I think it's about 7 years old. You know, and listen, mush, the sad thing about this is you're putting a potential divide between sort of me and my kids. And obviously you might not see it, and I don't expect you to sympathise or understand whatsoever, mate. You've got a small channel and you're desperate for your click. But now that recording's online, now Alice's little lass, you know, is potentially going to hear that. You know, she was about whatever, 5 or 6 at the time, mate. It's just something that she would have never had to hear, you know, if it wasn't for you. I don't think you've any idea really on, you know, the family boundaries and lines that you're crossing. See, when it comes to a man's family, especially when there's kids involved, mate, people are entitled to a private life. You know, and for my own sake, really, for my own security and my own liberty, mate, I hope and pray that I never find out who you are. You know, because, like I say, I'm not quite sure what your investment is here. You know, I don't know if you think you're in some noble protection of some, you know, some ex-wife of mine or something. I'm just not sure what your angle is here. like I say, if there was comedy in your videos, or if I had a squeaky clean image to bring down, I could understand, mate, where you were taking aim with this and why you were doing it. But all you're doing, mate, is causing problems for my current family dynamic right now. Yeah, you know, like, it's what's mad is, mate, the further I get away from my old behaviour, the more people want to pull me back. You know, I get it, I understand, you know, and it's, and you know, as far as that other situation's concerned, you know, having kids with me is not some you know, some lifelong payment plan. Like, this is about the kids and giving them what they want. You know, it's not about furnishing you and what you need. No, sir. You know, and I think what's important to the lesson here to move forward is, you know, the best revenge, the best success, you know, is solidarity and unity. You know, success is the best revenge, as they say. You know, but solidarity and unity. Like, of course there's people out there that I care about, you know, but the general consensus, the general public reflection of me, you know, I couldn't care less what it is. There's no secrets in my past, and whatever it is that I do these days, these numbers that I do online, you know, I've just monetized my Facebook. I got any idea that stream of revenue was just sitting there waiting for us, you know, and I do numbers on there. I've done 35 million views this month already. For whatever reason, people come and watch, you know, and I'm only presuming it's because I've been me. I've been real, you know, and I've told it how it is from day dot. Not one person can come on and say, you lied about this, you lied about that. No, I never. Nobody can prove me lying about anything online. Never happened. So, I wish everybody the best of Mondays. I tell you what's getting canny warm, Carlisle like. And, you know, have a fantastical week. I've got a bit to sort today. I'm going to Rome next weekend with all the boys. Going to watch Ben Bonner and Carl Thompson. A fantastic weekend on the horizon. There'll be some good content getting uploaded. I might make a reappearance this week. I might not. I hope everyone's fantastic. God bless everybody. Bye bye for now.